Men and women of Ile Ife kingdom scatter Mariam. As we dey hear am they said Mariam due to jealousy, because it's only jealousy that will make a woman to be doing all of these things that these people are doing against Queen Naomi. From what we heard allegedly, they said why Queen Naomi was married to the king and why she was in the palace. The king have a lot of people on his scholarship list, as in people that he sponsors their education, people that he sees through their education. There are some people too that he paid for their maybe learning work and all of that. They said the king have been helping a lot of people. He started it long ago and he is still doing it. And they say why Queen Naomi was in that palace, Queen Naomi have her own list, you know. Although from Queen Naomi's list, they said Ooni of Ife's impress goes to Queen Naomi. The impress is like a revenue that the government is paying to Ooni of Ife. They said it was Queen Naomi's name that she filled in there, Queen Naomi's name and the account. So that Queen Naomi is receiving that impress from the government, and she have been receiving it before she left the palace. And right now, they said the king did not even change the account number when Queen Naomi left the palace. That is still Queen Naomi that is still receiving it. But with inside that Queen Naomi's own list, she have her own list. Yes, if you recall, you will know that when she was in the palace, she usually go around the Ile Ife kingdom to bless those people, you know, give them gifts, help them pay their school fees, pray for the sick, give them, render helps to the helpless and all of that. That is what she's known for, why she was in that palace. Even as we talk now, she's still doing it, because Una know say she have a charity organization that she's running. Okay, they said inside that her list, the list, Queen Naomi's particular list consists of about 47 people. And out of that 47 people, she is paying for 20 people from the impress that she's getting. The king's impress, you know. The impress is the revenue. Now, the remaining people is the king that is paying for it, even though they are under Queen Naomi's list. But it's Queen Naomi that provided those names. And these names happens to be some people almost from Ile Ife kingdom, you know. So, and the king have been paying for it. They say the time that the king stopped paying for that Queen Naomi's list is when they, at the initial stage of this, when the marriage started having problem. That point that Queen Naomi left the palace, they said the very first year that the king did not pay for those people because he was too angry. It got to a point where when they said Queen Naomi no longer picks the king's call, I'm sure I know then, they said she don't pick his call then. She don't even give him access to see Prince Tadenikawo and all of that. So at that point, both Queen Naomi and the Ooni of Ife, they were all upset and very angry. So because of that, they said the king stopped paying for those ones from Queen Naomi's list, you know, because she thought she was doing it for Queen Naomi, but she never know that it is those people that are receiving it that will get hurt and not Queen Naomi. Even though it will pain Queen Naomi because she's the one that put their list, their names there and all of that. They said, but during the time that the king started begging for reconciliation, the first condition that Queen Naomi gave him was to go back and pay for all those people that he did not pay because the first year they say he did not pay for them, and he also included them in his own list. As a matter of fact, he took that remaining people, I mean those ones that he has been paying, and he started paying all of them again. And now the thing has continued like that. Queen Naomi is still paying for those ones that she was paying in the palace then. The remaining part of her list, it was the king who is taking care of it. Okay, now that they said Mariam, you see, jealousy can buy a woman one day, and one day it could buy all of these oloris. They say Mariam, instead of Mariam to bring her own list and beg the king to please include my list to the people that you are to your own scholarship list and all of that, what she did was she went and removed those Queen Naomi's own. You can imagine that. Queen Naomi is not in Ile Ife, And those Queen Naomi's own, they are not from Akure, oh, they are still people from Ile Ife kingdom. But they came through that scholarship list through Queen Naomi. So they said Mariam went and removed them. And now, they said, we do know that school have resumed. It's as a matter of fact, it's like then around 6 weeks or 7 weeks now. And it's time for payment. It's time for paying school fees and all of that. Then normally, they said the department that is in charge of paying the school fees normally pay to the school direct. And those people will just go and receive their receipt and all of that. But it was unfortunate that most of those people did not receive their own school fees. And when the school, when their parents were contacted, the parents were surprised because before now, those bills would have been taken care of by the king, Ooni of Ife. As a matter of fact, Ooni of Ife is doing a great job in Ile Ife kingdom and other places. He is really trying. He has a heart of gold. Seriously. The last time we heard that he gave this people that government disengaged about 1,000 bags of rice and 10 million naira. This is just to tell you how good he is. He's not just doing it for only the people of Ile Ife kingdom. He's a good man. I give him that credit. Okay? So, the only problem he has in this all this end time oloris is that, but I know that one day God is going to set him free from all of them. Now they said, when the parents of these people started complaining, they started contacting the palace, and you know that Dr. Elizabeth is in charge of most of these things right now. They said when the news got to Dr. Elizabeth, he was so surprised that he was trying to hide it from the king and see if there's anything they can do about it. But the call keep coming. Just look at when they removed like about more than 47 people from the list. It really affected a lot of people that the calls became started coming in every now and then. So when it got to the a point that it was so serious, they said they now contacted the king, and they said when the king asked what happened, it was only then that those people in the department of paying the school fees that they reported to the king, look, we'll see what happened, or this and that. And nobody told the king, nobody told the king about it. Nobody told him anything concerning removing these people from the list. Not until it gets this bad. Because I know that had it been that those in the department tell the king on time, I believe he might decide to add Mariam's own, because they said Mariam removed those ones and replaced them with her own people and all of that. So it becomes a very serious problem that the women and the men, they are agitating that Mariam should go. Mariam must go. Mariam must go. My people. Hey. Okay, right now they said the king wanted to sack all of them that helped her to achieve that, because they're supposed to tell him what happened, so that it will not get to this point right now. Anyway, guys, I want to remind you that they're all alleged information, okay? Always bear that in mind. And please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell. And don't forget to give my video a thumbs up. Bye for now. Love you guys.